Gauff rallies to capture Wuhan crown in All-American final with Pegula. French Open champion Coco Gauff captured her third WTA 1000 title and first in Wuhan, China, after rallying from 2 breaks down in the second set to defeat fellow American Jessica Pegula 6-4, 7-5 in Sunday's final. Gauff, who reached the Wuhan semifinals last year, trailed 0-3 in the second set but clawed her way back, reducing the deficit to 3-5 before winning 4 straight games to seal victory in straight sets. The 21-year-old secured her 11th career WTA singles title, adding to her WTA 1000 triumphs in Cincinnati, 2023, and Beijing, 2024, and reached her third final at this level in 2025 after runner-up finishes in Madrid and Rome. Current world number 3 Coco Gauff, the 2023 U.S. Open champion, is the first woman in a decade to win 9 consecutive hard-court finals, a feat last achieved by Serena Williams, who won 12 between the 2013 U.S. Open and 2015 Cincinnati. Pegula and Gauff, former doubles partners who won titles together in Miami and Doha in 2023, played against each other in a final for the first time in their career. When I came on tour, you, Pegula, were one of the first people to be nice to me and welcome me with open arms. And that really goes a long way and still goes a long way, Gauff said during the trophy presentation. So I appreciate you. And it's great to finally play in a final against you. Pegula, who beat world number 1 and defending champion Aryna Sabalenka in Saturday's semi-final to end her 20-match unbeaten run in Wuhan, has played 27 three-set contests in 2025. The 31-year-old's last 8 matches have all gone the distance, and she has won 7 of them. You've been playing a lot of three-setters, you're a three-set queen, Gauff said. I'd like to congratulate you on an incredible tournament. I was determined not to let you get there today because I felt the odds would be in your favor in a third set. The sun dipped behind the futuristic skyline of Wuhan, casting an amber glow over the Optics Valley International Tennis Center. Inside, the crowd buzzed with anticipation. It wasn't just another WTA final, it was an all-American showdown between 2 of the sport's most magnetic figures, Coco Gauff, the fiery prodigy whose rise had redefined the next generation, and Jessica Pegula, the seasoned tactician whose calm precision had made her one of the tour's most respected veterans. When the final ball was struck, Coco Gauff had done what champions do best. She found another gear, clawed her way back from the brink, and captured her first-ever Wuhan crown. It wasn't just a win. It was a statement. The stage was set. Wuhan had seen its share of stars since the tournament's debut, but this 2025 edition felt different. After a year of shifting power dynamics in women's tennis, with rising stars and established names constantly trading places, the WTA world was waiting for a definitive moment. And Wuhan, with its electric atmosphere and roaring fans, provided the perfect arena. Coco Gauff came into the tournament as one of the hottest players on tour. Since her breakout at the 2023 U.S. Open, she had evolved from a teenage prodigy into a composed, fearless competitor. Her athleticism, once raw and untamed, had matured into a weaponized blend of defense, intelligence, and explosive shot-making. Jessica Pegula, meanwhile, represented the steady hand of experience. At 31, she had weathered the highs and lows of the sport with grace. Known for her court craft and mental resilience, Pegula's run to the final reminded fans why she was one of the most consistent Americans of her generation. Their paths had crossed before, training together, teaming up in doubles, and even facing off on big stages. But this time, in Wuhan, the stakes were higher. It was the young lioness against the seasoned hunter. A passing of the torch, or a reminder that the old guard wasn't done yet. The battle begins. The first set unfolded like a tactical masterclass. Pegula, with her surgical baseline precision, dictated play early. She pushed Gauff wide, pinned her deep, and forced errors from the young American's forehand. The veteran's rhythm was impeccable, her timing pure. Gauff, by contrast, seemed caught in the storm, pressing too hard, missing her range, and looking up at her box in frustration. Pegula clinched the first set 6-3, her calm demeanor betraying none of the effort it took to contain Gauff's ferocious pace. For a brief moment, it seemed experience would prevail. But Gauff, as she's proven time and again, thrives when cornered. The turning point. Between sets, Coco sat with her towel draped over her shoulders, eyes closed, lips moving silently. Later, she would reveal that she was telling herself one thing over and over: find your fight. And she did. From the first game of the second set, the momentum began to shift. Gauff's defense turned into offense. Her movement became poetry in motion. Shots that Pegula had been landing with ease were suddenly coming back deeper, heavier, faster. Gauff began mixing slices, looping forehands, and those trademark down-the-line backhands that sliced through the Wuhan night air. At 3-3, Gauff produced what might be the rally of the match, an 18-shot exchange that had both players sprinting across the baseline, trading power and placement like chess grandmasters. Pegula sent a forehand deep, thinking she had the point sealed, but Gauff somehow slid, flicked, and curled a backhand passing shot around the post. The crowd erupted. Gauff pumped her fist, eyes blazing. That moment broke the tension, and Pegula's rhythm. Gauff stormed through the rest of the set, sealing it 6-2. The match, now even, was heading into a decider. A clash of wills. The third set wasn't just tennis, it was theater. Every point felt like a story within the story, each rally a battle of contrasts. Power versus poise, youth versus experience, chaos versus control. Pegula struck first, breaking Gauff early and holding to go up 3-1. Her fans, wearing American flags and waving banners, began to chant her name. But Gauff refused to fade. She started dictating play from inside the baseline, stepping in on Pegula's second serves, and injecting venom into every return. At 2-4, down a break, Gauff played one of her best games of the season. She crushed a forehand return winner to earn triple breakpoint, then sealed it with an ace, her 8th of the match. From there, the crowd could feel it. Coco was rising. Her energy was contagious. Every sprint, every shout, every fist pump rippled through the stadium. Even Pegula, ever stoic, cracked a wry smile at one point, acknowledging the inevitable storm. When Gauff broke again to go up 5-4, the air was electric. Wuhan was roaring, the lights glinting off her sweat-soaked face as she toweled off and stepped to the line to serve for the championship. The final game. If ever there was a moment that defined Coco Gauff, it came in that final game. Pegula threw everything she had, sharp returns, heavy forehands, drop shots that kissed the tape, but Gauff chased down every ball. At 40-30, championship point, Gauff bounced the ball 4 times, looked skyward, and unleashed a serve that clipped the line. Pegula got her racket on it, but the returns sailed long. Coco dropped her racket, fell to her knees, and screamed. The Wuhan crowd rose to its feet, showering her in applause. Pegula walked over, embracing her fellow American with a smile that was as proud as it was bittersweet. 2 generations, 1 nation, 1 unforgettable night. Post-match emotion. During the trophy ceremony,